Dear learners, let's move to the last lecture of module 2 related with our marketing course, the art and science of marketing from basic to breakthrough. In this module 2, we covered the different elements in terms of understanding the basic marketing concepts. Then we also tried to understand the art and science behind in marketing strategies or the combination of art and science in marketing. This lecture will conclude and further strengthen our belief that marketing as an art and science have a very big interplay to make marketing strategy, to build marketing strategy. So, hello everyone. I, Dr. Asutosh Mohan, Associate Professor, Institute of Management Studies, Banaras Hindu University, BHU, would like to start with certain learning objectives of lecture 5. The first objective is to understand the interplay of creativity and analytics in strategy building. The second objective is analyze the real world iconic campaign that will throw a real life example to make your understanding further strengthen. And the last objective is appreciate the balance needed for successful marketing. Now I am giving you one real story of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola taught the world to sing. The very famous iconic campaign of 1971 Hilltop ad combined a very powerful emotional story, that is art, and that is clubbed with deep marketing research, that is science, on a post-war youth optimism. When the post-war youth was feeling little low, this Coca-Cola ad motivated across the globe the youth to go and achieve, to sing and relax. The result, this ad became one of the most iconic advertisement in marketing history. So, what we understand? What's the takeaway from this story? Remember, strategy is neither purely artistic nor it's purely scientific. It's the intelligent blend of both. And for your reference, I am attaching the link of this Coca-Cola campaign of 1971 to sing and see the beauty, how good it in terms of having emotional connect across the different communities of the globe. We already understood the combination of art and science leading to the success. Now, why this art and science need to combine and have success? If you try to see it further, art is all about creativity and science is all about data. So, creativity backed by data or data providing a trigger point for creativity to happen, don't you think that will be a deadly combination? And that's what we need to understand. So, creativity sparks the attention. It clearly captures the attention of the market. Market means the prospects, the customers, the consumers, whereas data ensures the relevance. How? Because you need to understand your creative campaign, your creative strategy cannot be good for each and everyone until unless you are doing it in a mass marketing basis. So, you need to understand which segment, which particular factor you have to have target. This is what science talks about. So, together they may build a very big lasting story of success to work on. Now, what are the different components of art side? Different component of art side. Emotional storytelling, obviously, The emotional storytelling is a very obvious thing. Visual identity and branding, several combinations of color, the jingles, the tagline, the punchline, that is also creating a kind of connect. And human connection and values, how brand, how product is matching with the individual who is supposed to use the product, that is an art. What is science in this marketing? The segmentation, the targeting, the behavioral targeting, the ROI, return on investment, the performance management, how the executions are going on, how the results are coming. All these are part and parcel of scientific or science altogether. Let us have certain examples, certain live and iconic examples to find out the beauty of combining art with science in our marketing. Apple's campaign Think Different. Don't you think the campaign showed on the screen where Albert Einstein is having a photograph, this campaign is having photograph of a very famous scientist and a very small logo of Apple with multicolor and tagline Think Differently. This tagline was intentionally designed to be distinctive and challenging. They simply want to say whatever available at the marketplace, we are offering something different. So, it is a more or less a corporate language. This iconic television commercial featured all those individuals which are considered to be stalwarts in their arena, in their domain. We have Einstein, we have Edison, we have Earhart, and all those scientific temperament people are actually endorsing a brand. The campaign used black and white appeal, that is an art. So, in the clutter of colors, if you are using black and white, you understand the art and you understand the nerve of the audience, how to grab that. And that campaign celebrated the innovation, creativity, positioning, and positioned Apple across the boundary where people start perceiving Apple, actually it is different. So, if you are thinking something different, go for Apple successfully, very successfully. The combination of art with science, data, analysis, scientific individuals were also used to emphasize on the science and the potential of the technology. That is why they use those scientists, the iconic, the great scientists in the campaign, and the art which they created, black and white campaign, Apple with a bundle of colors and very small and catchy tagline, that is an art. Let us have the strategy building framework, what exactly it is. So, what we are doing in a science, what we are doing as a science in marketing, we are conducting research. Why we are conducting research? We are conducting research to gain or gather the insight. Then we are using the art. We are creating concept. We are creating an ideas. We are converting those concept and ideas into product. That is what data testing, refining, product prototyping, and then finally again an art where you are launching and performance monitorings are going on. So, you start with a science to understand the market, you design an idea or you coin an idea, design a concept, that is an art. Then you again come to the help of science where you are developing a product, your concept need to be realized as a product, converting all those conceptualization into reality, that is a science, and then you are executing it, which is a combination of art and science. How beautifully you are executing, that is an art. How beautifully you are convincing with your campaign, that is an art. But how beautifully you are capturing the happenings, how beautifully you are actually evaluating the performance as per your plan, that is in science. So, that requires a specific kind of control, that require a specific kind of things where you need to understand. Just see The again one of the iconic campaign, Just Do It. Just Do It of Nike. What it represents? It represents the athletes campaigning for a shoe, showing their muscle power, but that is also emphasizing the market, the consumers, that they can do as per their wish. Re-emphasize the capability, believe on the capability, the believe on yourself, believe on individual capabilities, and accordingly achieve what they desire for. Very successful. So, Nike Just Do It campaign, it's an emotional appeal to personal ambition, motivation, and willingness for achievement. What is actually scientific in this campaign? It targeted the diverse demography. It's not related with one kind of athlete, one race of athlete, one country athlete. It targeted the diverse demography. It targeted the various different levels of fitness level with localized strategy. It's not necessary that a fully fit person is only wearing Nike. You want somehow bulky, but you want to be a fit, use Nike, you can do it. So, that is what the campaign is. Take another very beautiful campaign of Dove. Be part the next Dove Real Beauty campaign. I am Real Beauty, a hashtag campaign. I am Real Beauty. Very successful campaign of Dove. And just see the different ladies, different female from different countries are representing the happiness, representing a kind of satisfaction with their facial expression, and everyone is having a kind of confidence related with their own beauty without having a secondary thought. So, what actually this campaign Dove Real Beauty is talking about? What is art in it? The art in it is challenging societal beauty norms. Just see, there is no as such Miss Universe, Miss World in this particular campaign, or big actor or actresses in this campaign. It's a general public, and they are simply challenging the societal beauty norms. Everyone in herself is beautiful. Everyone in himself is beautiful. So, they challenge the beauty norms, promote a kind of self-acceptance. And what's a science? The science behind this campaign, they identified the ladies, the women across the globe are having certain thought in back of their mind where they think they are not as beautiful as the other women is, as the other lady is. So, there is certain low self-esteem among women, and that triggered a campaign where they hashtag I am beautiful and successfully created a wave of this kind of campaign, understanding and connecting with mass to have a very successful product drive. Now, one of the case study of India, even though those are also related with Indian, but origin was somehow in the foreign country. But just think about the Cadbury Dairy Milk India campaign, a sweet blend of art and science. What actually they are talking? They are talking about Subharam. They are talking about Kuch Meetha Ho Jaye. What actually? These are heartwarming ads where they are talking about have something when you are beginning some auspicious, when you are doing certain thing, starting something, have something as auspicious you want to be, have Cadbury. If you are celebrating Kuch Meetha Ho Jaye campaign, that is also having a connection with the audience. What about the science? They customize these campaigns with the different rituals and festivals, the different kind of elements which required a regional taste. It regional targeting based on different cultural festival beautifully combined by Cadbury to make a campaign which led to a success of Cadbury Dairy Milk. So, what's a summary? Marketing strategy thrives on the fusion of art and science. I hope now I am able to establish while dealing with certain iconic campaigns, whether it was Nike, Dove, Apple or our own Cadbury Dairy Milk, we try to identify the combination or winning formula of art and science where data informs and creativity inspires. Very crucial. Data is informing and creativity is inspiring. So, great brands never neglect either of the side. Great brand need to take care of art and science in totality. So, for you as usual certain thing to think about. If you had to design a marketing campaign today, which would you focus on first, creativity or data? Why? Combination? Why? First, which one? Just think and try to answer. If you have further interest to find the details, read the HBR Harvard Business Review article, The Art and Science of Marketing. This completes our module 2 where we try to understand the basic terms of marketing, where we try to see the beauty of art and science in marketing and the resulting success of different iconic brand as a real life example to understand the interplay of art and science. Thank you. Thanks again. In our next module, we will start with a new dimension of marketing where, not to say new dimension, but we will start with the certain elements related with marketing which talks about understanding the environment, which talks about the information and which talks about the planning and the competitors understanding. Thanks again and looking forward to welcome you in module 3. Thank you.